Previously, on the Phantom Creeps. Bob tries to open the box containing the meteor as the towers short-circuit and topple over. Monk jumps out as Jim veers the car off the road. Bob pulls a semi-conscious Jim away from the car. As Bob goes back for the box, Monk attacks Jim and flees. After Jim recovers, they head back to Dr. Mallory's. An invisible Zorka returns to his lab looking for Monk. Upon inspection, he finds his meteor gone. When Monk returns, Zorka questions him. Monk fronts his innocence and tells him that Bob West took the meteor. As Jim, Bob, and Dr. Mallory are about to examine the box's contents, Zorka and Monk arrive. After becoming invisible, Zorka enters Mallory's, overhearing their plan of returning to Dr. Zorka's lab. Dr. Zorka plans a trap. As Jim and Dr. Mallory leave, Rankin's henchman follows. Jim, suspecting he's being followed, pulls off the road. As the henchmen return, they discover Jean hiding in the back seat and take all three of them at gunpoint. Zorka, waiting for Jim and Mallory's arrival, begins growing concerned for his meteorite. He and Monk sets out to find them. As the henchmen bring the trio to meet Rankin, Bob finds Jim's abandoned car. Rankin plans to fly away with the box containing the meteor and discovers it's a fake. Rankin decides to board the plane with Jean. After finding the box containing the real meteor, Bob arrives. As the plane takes off, Rankin shoots Bob and he collapses. Unable to awaken Bob, Jean prepares for an impact. Alright. Our next episode is called Thundering Rails. Let's get into it. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, now. Forward, Chapter 5. The foreign spy ring captured Jim Daly, Jean Drew, and Dr. Mallory, who were taking Zorka's meteorite to Mallory's laboratory. Jean, by a clever ruse, prevents the spies getting possession of the meteorite, but she and her companions are taken prisoners to the spies' private airfield. Dr. Zorka, meanwhile, infuriated over the loss of the meteorite, is following vengefully upon the trail of its purloiners. Bob West learns of the capture of his friends and trails them to the spies' airfield as he enters the hangar. Are we going to replay this part?
Go to the back road and make a thorough search of their car. Take Mallory with you. Open the doors. Get in that way. Keep quiet. Get away, Jim. Look out, Bob!
So Bob got shot twice. Damn.
we got our landing gear.
Way to go, Bob. It's like you'll probably have to make a water landing.
All right. Let's see if the boys with Mallory have found that mysterious box of Zorkas. Can you see anything down there through the fog?
Just see fog.
Away in a car.
You could see that? Dude, she's got eagle vision.
I'll try to trail it. Maybe we'll get out of this soon.
Review of the car again in a minute.
That's the box containing Zorka's secret? Must be. I found it in Captain West's car. Take it to our laboratory. We don't dare to try to smuggle it out of the country for a while. Now, Ray, I want you to extract some of the power we believe to be in that box. It's highly dangerous. I can't promise. But you can try, and will. All right, I can take charge. Contact me there at headquarters. Got the rescue, Jim. What's in that box?
Hand grenades.
Good. You know how to use them?
I have a big idea.
Well, I'll drop down lower and you do as I said.
Pull the pin and throw. Like every movie we've ever seen. This is the 30s. I bet you they didn't see a lot of those movies.
Pull the pin and throw it as far ahead of the car as you can. Dropping fire apples. He won't hit us. Not with his pal here.
She's a reporter. She's not a... She's guessing. I don't know. What did she do? A good... Wow.
Turn the car over. Jim, what is that?
Poor Jim saying, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm not doing this job anymore. You can't pay me to do this anymore.
Get the coverage getaway. Try to drop one between Jim and the side.
Look, she got more. Really? How is she so accurate? I know, it's in the script.
Bullseye.
Good, you gotta be safe now.
Just
We'll
don't
get my car and go back after it.
throw anything else out that window.
Well, you would have to remind me of that. Well, we got the land sometime. I hope those fellas have left the airport.
How you gonna land without a landing gear, my dude?
The plane is coming back. Perhaps my element is in it. Yeah, and maybe the mob did it. I shall
Mayhap
find
it is,
these
and
lights
mayhap it ain't.
vanish. You hide the car back there in the shadow end and keep watch.
I want to turn invisible, damn it.
We made it.
No way.
We'll get the car and pick Jim up, then we'll come back and look the ship over.
Suppose the staff's gonna take it.
They can't while we've got this.
So I could sight in the plane.
get away with that box of circus. Let's get Jim anyhow.
So is that the real box? He didn't pull a fake one either? Or he didn't pull a fake one yet? You know what I mean. Is he wiping away his fingerprints?
Get in, Jim. We have things to do.
Their fingerprints? I think if you're dead, presumed dead, and you want to keep people thinking that, you just avoid not touching shit.
That's funny.
What is?
There were some fingerprints on the panel I wanted to get. Now they've been wiped off.
Well, maybe I brushed against them.
No, I noticed them there before we left. I hoped that whoever had the box would bring it back here, but they didn't.
I guess those foreign agents still have it then.
Yeah, it looks that way. We'll have to keep them from shipping it out of the country. Can you imagine what a hostile nation could do with a weapon that would put people into a state of suspended animation?
I'd rather imagine it than see it. They could conquer the world.
They don't give anything out to your paper about an element being missing. I don't want it to get out. There's only one chance to find it. They evidently took Mallory with them. I told him once that if he ever got into a jam to try to get us on the short wave.
I'll camp on the set from now on.
The spies have taken my element. Do you know where that office is?
Yeah, in the city. I know the building.
Take me there.
Get rid of his car.
Have you had a hard day?
Take off the flagpole. Don't let me catch you sleeping on the job again.
Yes, but
Where have you brought me? Never mind that. All we want you to do is tell us how to use that power we know is in there.
It would be fatal to anyone who opened that box and exposed its contents to the air.
Quit stalling. I'm not asking you to do it. Al here doesn't mind what happens to him. He'll open it.
Sure, I can open anything.
If he succeeds in opening it, what can I do?
Extract some of the power. That'll take some very special apparatus. I think you'll find everything you need here, Mallory. Get busy. Give me my hand, Smith.
The spies have an office in that building, and they call it a language school.
Prepare a code message to our leader, telling him there's been a delay in shipping the object we have acquired. We want that it will be done without fail.
You understand? This may cause death. Or at least suspended animation.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. Take this. Slide back the small disc and insert the end of the tube into the opening.
Sure.
See, Rankin? My statement was true.
Did you get some of the element?
Yes.
All right. Now bring him too, like you did Jim Daly.
I'll try.
Put him on a cut. I'll report to the chief.
Rankin's calling on the short wave from the laboratory.
I thought he was Rankin.
Yes? Yes? That's good. Be sure to isolate some of the power from that box. Our leader is expecting us to get control of this great secret. With it, we can conquer the world.
They have a laboratory. Do you know where it is?
I only know it's out of town on the South Road.
We will find it.
How?
If we get anywhere near the meteorite, my Nyamata will lead us to it.
Gee, what'd you wake me up for? I was having a swell dream.
Get the car warmed up. We've got a job to do. We'll be back. And don't you try to escape. The door's locked from the outside, and there's an extra guard out there. Keep your eye on him now.
Leave it to me, boss.
And put that element in something so it can be carried. If I can, you'd better.
That was a very quick establishing shot.
I'll keep trying to get Mallory.
Come here a minute, will you? You please watch this so it won't boil over.
Sure. What'll I do if it does?
Just call me.
You just put like a wood spoon over the top of it. Watch, pot never boils. "12 puppies?"
Mail, of course. Calling Bob West. Calling Bob West. Calling Bob West. This is Mallory. Hello, Bob.
Okay, Mallory, this is Daly. Bob, I got him. You know where you are?
No, but the mail plane just went right over. No, I was brought in blindfolded. But I know it's out in the country, and not more than 50 miles from town, as a guess.
Tell him I'll fly the mail course on an Army ship as soon as it gets light. The anemometer will indicate while I'm over him, providing the element's still there.
Bob will fly the mail course as soon as it gets light with an Army ship.
Is Bugs Bunny on that airplane? Sorry. Me.
According to this Nyamata, we are close to my element.
It's funny, the whole screen went dark when you did that. Boom! Back to sleep. Have another dream. Have another good dream. Yes, that's round down. Zorka got his element back.
Start the car, quickly.
Jump! He's going to hit the ground running and walk right into the front door. Maybe not.
How'd you get out? Somebody left the door open and stole the meteorite at the same time. Did you see anybody? No, but a car just left. Yeah, I saw it. The diameter reacted to it. That's where it's going, all right. Any transportation around here? I saw a car in a shed beside the building. Okay, let's go.
Captain West in the car that we left at our hideout?
Yeah, and he's coming from the direction of the hideout.
Following. Maybe he's got Zorka's gadget.
Phone your office and tell Daly to bring the men.
There's a shooting. Whoa. All right, and that's the end of the episode. Okay, so I'm not 100% certain how I'm I'm feeling about this. I know a lot of them seem like they're very padded. It's like, let's go back to this place just to get there, say like 2 lines, and then let's go somewhere else. This seems like an incredible waste of gas. But I guess they had padded out the episodes. I'm guessing. Yeah, this is interesting. I was getting excited that they were showing more locations, and then we just keep going right back to the same locations again. And it's like, how are you going to further the story back here again? And it's like, okay, so there was really no reason for them to go back to the locations, but they went back there anyway. I don't know. Maybe towards the end of this, it'll have its own kind of way of letting us know exactly what's going on. But as of right now, it's like I'm not even halfway through this. Next episode I'll be halfway through it. So hopefully by then, because quite honestly, it's like, it's just cat and mouse. I don't know. But yeah, next Sunday we will continue on with the next episode, The Iron Monster, which sounds pleasant. I can't wait for Zorka to actually get that monster going, and we can actually find out what that thing's going to do. Why is this thing such a terror? But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of The Phantom Creeps. Goodbye.